You know that feeling, right? You post what you think is like TikTok gold, and then crickets.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels like it vanished. If you're putting all this effort in and just not seeing the views, well, you're definitely not alone.
It's a common frustration for sure.
So today, we're really going to dig into it. What actually gets your TikTok seen? We've looked at a ton of expert advice to pull out tactics that work.
Yep. Cutting through the noise.
And hey, quick mention, if you are looking for ways to give your social media profiles a bit more visibility, you can check out a site like rapidboost.net. Just throwing that out there.
Right.
But our mission today is really to get past the usual tips and understand like why things work on TikTok, what makes stuff visitable.
Okay, sounds good. And the best place to start is always the algorithm.
The infamous algorithm.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's deciding what hits the For You page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's basically TikTok trying to figure out what's going to keep this user watching.
It uses a whole bunch of signals. Okay, so break it down for us. What are the key things this algorithm is actually looking for? How does it think?
Well, think of it like a feedback system, right?
Yeah.
What happens right after you post is super important.
Okay.
Getting those initial likes, comments, shares, saves, especially if they happen quickly, that tells TikTok, hey, people are digging this.
Ah, so that early buzz is critical.
It really is. It's kind of like the first vote of confidence. That often triggers it being shown to more people. It's less about the total numbers later and more about that immediate positive reaction.
So that initial spike is like proof for the algorithm.
Precisely. It's like an initial quality check. Then right alongside that is watch time and video completion.
Right, how long people actually watch.
Exactly. TikTok really wants videos that hold attention. If people watch all the way through, or even better, loop it, watch it again, that's a huge signal. It tells the algorithm it's quality stuff. There kind of needs to be a payoff, you know?
Yeah.
Something that makes the viewer feel their time was worth it.
Gotcha. So keep them watching. What else affects who sees it besides just, watch time?
Niche relevance. This is big for like long-term growth. TikTok learns what users like based on what they watch and interact with.
Mm-hmm.
So if you consistently post about, say, gardening, the algorithm gets better at showing your gardening videos to other people interested in gardening.
Right.
If you're all over the place cooking one day, crypto the next, then car repair, it gets confused. It struggles to find the right audience for each video.
So focusing in is generally better than trying to hit everyone.
Yeah, generally, definitely. And then, of course, you've got hashtags and sounds. They give context.
Okay.
Relevant hashtags help TikTok sort your video and connect it to ongoing trends or topics.
Yeah.
And trending sounds, because TikTok often pushes those sounds. Using one can give your video a bit of a boost.
I've sensed a butt coming.
Yeah, but it needs to feel authentic. You can't just slap a random trending sound on a video where it makes no sense. That can actually turn people off. Same with hashtags. Don't just stuff irrelevant popular ones in there.
Right. Okay. So algorithm basics covered, foundation laid. But how do we actually make content that stops the scroll, that people actually want to watch?
Okay, yeah, the creative part. This is key. You've got, like, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, max.
Wow, that fast.
Oh, yeah. The hook is everything. You need something right at the start movement, a bold statement, ask a direct question,
Yeah.
something that grabs them.
Give me an example.
Instead of just, hey guys, maybe start with, did you know most TikToks fail because of this?
Uh-huh.
And show something visually interesting immediately?
Mm.
Or start with the after shot of a transformation.
Okay, so front load the interesting bit. Treat the start as the most vital part.
Absolutely. And once you've hooked them, you got to keep them there with decent quality. Doesn't mean fancy gear necessarily.
Yeah, right.
But like good lighting helps, steady camera, clear sound. If it looks or sounds bad, people just scroll on. In editing, keep it tight, quick cuts, maybe use captions, helps with attention spans.
And the actual substance, even for short videos.
Yeah, even short stuff benefits from like a mini story, a little setup, a promise of what's coming, and then a payoff.
Okay.
Sync problem solution before, after. That kind of structure works. And with trends, yeah, jump on them sometimes, but try to put your own spin on it. Don't just copy. Remix it, make it relevant to your niche or style.
Participate, but make it your own.
Got it. Okay, let's get specific then on hashtags, sounds, captions. What's the smart way to use them?
Right. Hashtags aren't just decoration. You need a bit of strategy. Mix it up.
How?
So use a couple of broad ones, maybe like hashtag #FIFIP, hashtag TikTok challenge, whatever's huge gets it out there generally. But also use specific niche hashtags. If you do vegan cooking, use hashtag vegan recipes or hashtag plant-based meals. Stuff your target audience is actually looking for.
How many is good?
Maybe 3 to 5 relevant ones is a good starting point. Don't overdo it. And this is important. Check your analytics. See which hashtags actually seem to be working for you.
Ah, so it's not set and forget. You got to track it. Exactly. It's trial and error. Now, trending sounds, have that built-in distribution potential. Check the Discover tab, see what's popular.
But again, be authentic.
Yes. Pick sounds that actually fit your video's vibe. Don't force it. And captions. They're becoming more searchable.
Oh, interesting. Like SEO for TikTok.
Kinda, yeah. So instead of just emojis, actually describe what's in the video using keywords people might search for. Like, easy weeknight pasta recipe is way better than just dinner time.
That's a really good point. Changes how you should write them. What about location stuff? Geotags.
Yeah, if your content is local, like reviewing a local cafe or talking about an event in your city, definitely use the geotag. Mentioning the location in the caption can also help attract people nearby.
Okay, cool. Content, check. Optimization, check. When do we actually post this stuff? Is there a magic time?
Ah, timing. It can make a difference, especially for that initial boost we talked about.
Yeah.
The best place to look, your own analytics. TikTok shows you when your followers are most active. People always say evenings and weekends are best, and often they are, but it really depends on your specific audience. So you got to test it.
Test different times, see what works for my audience, not just follow generic advice.
Precisely. And consistency matters a lot.
Meaning?
Posting regularly, whether it's once a day, 3 times a day, find a sustainable rhythm. It gives the algorithm more data, trains your audience to expect your stuff. They see better growth, usually.
But don't just post junk to hit a quota, right?
No, definitely not. Quality over quantity, always. Spamming low-effort stuff can actually hurt you. A good tactic is batching.
Like film a bunch at once.
Yeah. Spend a session making several videos, then you can schedule them out through the week. Keeps you consistent without scrambling every day.
That sounds way more manageable. Okay, so TikTok's social media. How vital is the whole interaction part? Talking back.
Oh, it's huge. You got to treat it like a community, not just a place to dump your videos. Respond to comments, especially early ones. Answer DMs if you can. It shows you're engaged, builds loyalty, and it signals to TikTok that your content is sparking conversation.
What about things like duets and stitches?
Yes. Use them. They're built for interaction. Duet someone, stitch their video. It lets you tap into their audience, collaborate, cross-promote. Great for reach, especially with creators in similar niches.
So actively participate in TikTok. Don't just broadcast.
Exactly that. And things like going live, using the Q&A feature, great for real-time connection. Can give you a visibility bump, too.
Okay.
One last thought here. Try to build connections off-platform, too. Encourage followers to find you on Instagram, YouTube, maybe a Discord.
Yeah.
Somewhere you have more control. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
That's smart. Diversify the audience connection. Wow. Okay, this has been super helpful. If you had to boil it down, what are the absolute key steps someone should take, like, right now?
Okay, let's do a quick checklist. 1, know your analytics.
Okay.
Inside and out. Track what works. Hashtags, times, formats.
Got it. Analytics first.
2, plan your content. Commit to a schedule, even if it's just one quality post a day. Maybe use themes.
Consistency. Right.
3, obsess over the hook. First 3 seconds. Movement, questions, bold claims. Stop that scroll.
Let them fast.
4, mix it up. Use some trends, but add your unique spin. Don't just follow.
Trend awareness plus originality.
5, engage like crazy. Respond to comments quick. Use polls, duets, stitches. Be part of the conversation.
Be social.
6, optimize descriptions and hashtags. Think keywords. Think search. 3 to 5 good hashtags.
Searchable captions.
7, got a hit video? Don't be afraid to revisit it, remake it, do a sequel, remix the idea.
Recycle winners.
8, cross-promote, share your TikToks elsewhere.
Spread the word.
And 9, test everything. Always be experimenting. New formats, lengths, sounds, times. Let the data tell you what's working, then iterate.
Test and learn. Okay, that's super actionable. Can we maybe see this in action, like a real example?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a great case study at the Everyday Artists. They started pretty small, maybe 1,200 followers or so.
Okay.
They consciously started doing a lot of this, really focused on hooks that led to like a satisfying ending. Use those trending, satisfying sounds really well, and they actively asked people to duet their stuff.
Engaging the community.
Exactly. Plus, they upped their posting frequency, kept the editing tight and visually interesting, and the results.
Now me.
Within about 2 months, they went from that 1,200 followers to over 30,000. And one video blew up, hit something like 2.2 million views.
Wow. That's huge growth. And mostly organic.
Yeah, mostly driven by applying these kinds of strategies consistently and really connecting with the audience. It shows it works.
That's incredibly motivating. It really drives home that it's not just theory. Okay, so wrapping up. For anyone feeling stuck, invisible on TikTok.
Remember, there isn't one single hack. It's really a mix of things.
Right.
Being creative, yes, but also understanding how the platform works, using the tools it gives you, engaging with people.
Nail the hooks. Use duets and stitches. Get smart with hashtags and sounds. Post consistently. Watch your analytics.
And adapt. Keep learning. Keep trying new things. TikTok changes. But the core ideas, create good stuff, make it easy to find, connect with people, those stay the same.
So the final thought then is, don't see your next video as just another post. See it as a chance, a potential breakthrough.
Exactly. Take these ideas, start experimenting, and see what happens. You might surprise yourself.